Hello, I'm Dr. Jane, a physician specializing in men's health and healthy aging. Today, I want to talk about something many men face but few discuss openly: the loss of that morning vitality, the famous male wake-up. Maybe you've already noticed it, or maybe your body is sending signals you've been ignoring. It's common to blame this change on age, but the truth is more complex and, surprisingly, far more hopeful. Today, 7 out of 10 men over 60 have already experienced this shift. What few realize is that it can be the first warning that your circulation isn't working like it used to. It's not a punishment from time, nor a matter of luck. It's simply your body asking for help. And the good news is, it can still respond. In the next few minutes, I'll show you how a simple 3-minute ritual done right after waking up can restore something that seemed lost: vitality, potency, and the confidence that time appeared to have taken away. We're not talking about expensive drugs or miracle promises, but science, simple habits that awaken the best in your own body. So before we go on, take a deep breath. This could be the first step to changing your mornings, and maybe how you feel as a man. Think about your morning routine. The alarm goes off, you grab your phone, scroll through messages, jump out of bed, head to the bathroom, brew a strong coffee, and start the day. Seems harmless, right? But this little script, repeated for years, may be quietly weakening your circulation, and with it, your male vitality. Experts call it the morning massacre, a set of automatic habits that trigger a chain reaction in your body, especially in the first 60 minutes of the day. That's when many men, without realizing it, sabotage their own health. After a full night's sleep, your body is naturally dehydrated, blood becomes thicker, circulates with more difficulty, and nitric oxide levels, the molecule that allows blood vessels to dilate for healthy circulation, are at their lowest. When you go straight for strong coffee without water or movement, things can get worse. Caffeine on an empty stomach can constrict blood vessels by up to 20%. That means the very channels that should fill with blood first thing in the morning become more compressed. Plus, coffee can spike cortisol, the stress hormone, which can interfere with testosterone production, the fuel of male vitality. And there's another detail almost no one mentions. Getting up suddenly causes blood to pool in your legs for a few seconds, reducing flow to the pelvic region. It's as if your body takes a moment to realize it needs to send blood to the brain and to the important areas down below. When this happens daily for months or years, the vascular system starts to forget how to function properly. Vessels lose elasticity, circulation slows, and the response weakens. But relax, nothing here is permanent. What time and bad habits have done, science has shown, can be reversed. With small changes, you can retrain your body to circulate blood efficiently and healthily. And that's exactly what I'll show you next: a simple, natural, proven method that can transform your mornings and your life. In recent years, major universities have started looking more closely at what really causes erectile dysfunction in mature men. The results surprised even the most experienced doctors. A Harvard study found that in 87% of cases, the issue has nothing to do with low testosterone or age itself. The real root lies in circulation, specifically the health of the blood vessels that carry blood to the penis. Think of these vessels like tiny irrigation tubes. Over time, they suffer from inflammation, stress, and poor diet. This damage causes what we call endothelial dysfunction, meaning the vessels lose their ability to open and close efficiently. When the brain sends a signal of desire, blood should flow freely to fill the corpora cavernosa of the penis. But if those tubes are stiff, inflamed, or narrowed, the flow is weak and irregular, resulting in a partial or no erection. The penis's blood vessels are the thinnest in the body, some just 1/3 the thickness of a hair strand. That's why they're the first to suffer when circulation falters. Many experts call erectile dysfunction the canary in the coal mine for heart disease. The first sign, something's wrong in the vascular system. But here's the good news. These vessels aren't destroyed, they're just dormant. Studies from MIT and the Cleveland Clinic confirm that with the right stimulation, they can regain elasticity and function almost like new. This process is called vascular remodeling and can happen in just a few weeks, even in men over 70 or 80. In other words, the problem isn't the years that passed, it's the signals your body stopped receiving. And that's exactly why the 3-minute morning protocol exists. A simple set of steps to reactivate this vascular network, restoring flow and male vitality. Now that you understand the real reason behind lost potency, let me show you something simple, natural, and powerful. A short ritual that can completely change your day and over time transform your sexual health. I call it the 3-minute morning protocol. 3 quick steps that add up to less than 180 seconds, but awaken your body from the inside out. 1. A smart hydration. The moment you open your eyes, before anything else, drink 2 glasses of room temperature water. No ice-cold water, it causes thermal shock, and not too hot, it's absorbed more slowly. Lukewarm or natural temperature water enters the bloodstream quickly and helps thin the blood, improving circulation. But here's the key detail. Add a small pinch of natural sea salt, Celtic salt, or Himalayan pink salt. These salts contain dozens of minerals that reactivate cells' natural electricity, improving nerve conduction to the genitals and boosting blood flow. I remember the case of Henry, 63, who hadn't had morning erections for nearly 3 years. 4 days after starting the protocol, he wrote to me, "Doctor, it was unbelievable. I woke up and realized something was working again." That's because with water and minerals, the body finally sends blood where it needs to go. 2. Vessel wake up. Still lying in bed without getting up, do 3 simple movements. Movement 1. Flex and extend your feet about 20 times, as if pushing against the floor. This activates the calf muscles, the second heart, responsible for pumping blood back through the body. Movement 2. Gently rock your torso forward and back 15 times. This swaying engages the pelvic floor muscles, the true heroes of erectile function. Movement 3. Take 5 deep breaths, expanding your belly, not your chest. This type of breathing boosts nitric oxide production, the molecule that dilates vessels and sustains erections. These simple actions create harmony between body and circulation. Blood starts flowing, vessels open, and muscles get oxygen. Cleveland Clinic research on men over 60 showed that after 14 days of similar practices, 81% reported improved erections, and after 30 days, that rose to 94%. And most importantly, none used drugs, supplements, or surgery. 3. Hormonal optimization. Before coffee and still fasting, mix 1 tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil with the juice of half a fresh lemon. It may sound odd, but there's science behind it. The healthy fats in olive oil send an immediate signal to boost testosterone production, while the vitamin C in lemon helps release nitric oxide. This combo stimulates hormones and protects vessels at the same time. Paul, 68, told me he thought the recipe was crazy, but on day 5, his wife asked if he was taking some kind of pill. By day 10, she joked, "You're hiding a secret from me, aren't you?" And the secret was just olive oil, lemon, and consistency. After that, wait about 20 minutes before coffee and avoid drinking it on an empty stomach. Eat something light with it, like eggs rich in choline, a nutrient essential for nerve and sexual function. When you combine these 3 steps, hydrate, move, and nourish, you create the perfect environment for vessels to regenerate, and for the body to produce and respond to natural masculinity hormones. Science shows that small, consistent changes can yield lasting results. In just 2 weeks, many men report their first morning erections. In 4 weeks, function stabilizes, and best of all, no side effects, no need for medication. It's just your body doing what it always knew how to do, as long as you treat it with care and rhythm. When you start following the 3-minute protocol, changes don't take long to appear. The body responds naturally, as if it had just been waiting for the right signal to work again. In the first 2 days, it's common to urinate more often. That means the body is rebalancing, eliminating excess fluid retained overnight. Soon after comes a feeling of lightness, mental clarity, and morning energy, like the fog that usually clouds waking up begins to lift. Between days 3 and 7, many men emotionally report the return of their first morning erections, sometimes subtle but consistent. It's the clearest sign that blood is flowing strongly again and the vascular system is waking up. In the second week, progress accelerates. Erections become firmer and more spontaneous, not just upon waking, but throughout the day. Mood improves, confidence returns, and even posture changes. When a man feels strong again, it shows in everything: his speech, his gaze, his relationships. After 3 to 4 weeks, erectile function tends to stabilize, circulation reorganizes, hormonal balance improves, and the body produces nitric oxide at optimal levels. This happens because the endothelial cells lining blood vessels renew completely every 28 days. In other words, in less than a month, your body can literally build new, more elastic and efficient vessels. A Japanese study proved this. Men following a similar protocol increased penile blood flow by 67% in 4 weeks. Imaging scans showed real changes in vessel elasticity, not just temporary improvement, all without drugs, side effects, or artificial solutions. It's your body doing what nature intended, functioning with vitality. And the most beautiful part is how this transformation doesn't stop at the physical. It reflects in the mind, mood, and self-esteem. Every morning becomes a reminder that there's still plenty of vigor inside you, just waiting to be awakened. For the morning protocol to work at its best, it's also important to take care of your nights. After all, it's while you sleep that the body produces hormones, repairs tissues, and strengthens blood vessels. A common mistake among many men is sleeping on their stomach. That position, though comfortable, can compress pelvic blood vessels all night, hindering circulation. Try sleeping on your side or back. Your body and your circulation will thank you. Another detail: underwear. Tight briefs raise testicular temperature, which can reduce testosterone production. Opt for loose, breathable fabrics, or, if possible, sleep without underwear. Letting the body breathe is a simple gesture that makes a huge difference, and be mindful of fluids before bed. Drinking a lot of water in the 2 hours before sleep may seem healthy, but it has the opposite effect. Getting up multiple times to urinate disrupts deep sleep, the very phase when the body reaches its natural testosterone peak. The ideal is to hydrate well during the day and cut back on fluids at night. These small nighttime adjustments amplify the morning protocol's effects. When the body rests well, circulation and hormones balance, and waking up becomes lighter and more energized. Many patients tell me, "Doctor, I never imagined something so simple could make such a difference." And I always reply, the secret is consistency. Taking care of mornings is essential, but caring for nights ensures true regeneration. With restorative sleep, oxygenated tissues, and relaxed vessels, your body prepares for a new day full of strength, vitality, and confidence. Now that you know the protocol and the care that goes with it, I want to leave you with a simple but powerful invitation. Set aside 3 minutes every morning. It's not a drug or a miracle promise. It's just your body being reactivated with respect and consistency. In a few days, you'll feel the difference. More energy, clarity, confidence, and little by little, what seemed lost starts to return. Not just potency, but the joy of feeling alive. Try it for a week. Notice what changes and share your experience in the comments. Here, we're building a community of men who refuse to accept decline as destiny, but as a challenge to overcome. Take care of yourself, trust your body, and remember, age isn't the end of vitality. It's the perfect time to reclaim it. See you in the next video.